I really fell in love with him straight away. No, we met each other in a restaurant.
Man, we got along from day one.
Day one.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
And who knows if it makes the cut, and but it's all the fun on the day, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, Dilwale Dilhange Dil Jayenge is one of what I used to watch my cousins when I was young. I mean, Shahrukh for me was what I knew when I was young. Yeah, Kabhi Kush Kabhi Gum. That all those his classics is what I know mainly. Yeah.
Hi, Alfie and Shahzad. Welcome to Film Fair. I'm so excited to be speaking to you about Atomic. Firstly, what prompted the two of you to take this project up, and what kind of discussions did you have with the director before taking up your role?
I mean, in terms of discussions with the director, I guess you were kind of more of the...
Yeah, I was there sort of a month earlier doing the fight training, so I had a lot of time with Sharif to talk scripts, to talk backstory of character, through line. You try and make sense of it as an actor. You're trying to collab with the writers. And it was Greg Burt that sort of, I think, inspired both of us to take the project, because
Yes,
we both loved 71, which was a great
film.
movie
Yeah.
he's done. It's just about all getting on the same page, and where's this character from? Where's he going? Adding bits in, and then being creative on the day. And I think that there was so much to these characters that was exciting to play, and they were so different, and shoving two different complete opposites together is always great drama. So that was what was exciting for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Shooting in Morocco was a big kind of pull for me. And for sure, as soon as I kind of got there and we did our first kind of, not the whole read through with the cast, when me and you kind of did that read through together with Sharif, it really just started to come to life for me.
Yeah.
I would say I was excited from day one. But then also we had an amazing camera team who really just made it look fantastic. And it's really cinematic. And it's something I was really excited about. When I kind of saw what was going on in the monitors from quite early on, it was really exciting.
So did you guys just click as a duo from the get-go? I mean,
No.
from the very first... No?
I really fell in love with him straight away. No, we met each other in a restaurant in the first, Alfie came about 3 weeks after me or
Yes,
something like that,
yeah,
and
yeah.
we had some food. We started talking about football, which is
did.
always a great
We did.
leveler.
Yeah,
And,
football. Then we went to go and watch Usyk Fury.
Usyk
together.
Fury, bit of boxing, their first fight.
Yeah. No, man, we got along from day one.
Day one.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
It was pretty great, because I think you hear stories about two-handers, where people, they don't really get along, but then people think it's going to, turn out horribly, but actually it turns out okay. But I think it was a real relief that we did just get along straight away. It didn't feel forced. It was very. It was just a blessing, I felt very, very grateful that we got along.
Okay, that's amazing. Also, how easy or difficult were the action scenes? I mean, we see a lot of them in the trailer, and then Shahzad just says that no more violence. But still, we want to know, how easy or difficult was it? How was the choreography? And did you guys film the action scenes together?
Yeah, I mean, if we're in the action, if we're in the same scene, we're going to be filming that all together. Yeah, the set piece. I mean, it's not like I wouldn't say it's for real people, real stunt guys. It's really hard for them. But when the days are long and they're intense, and getting the movements right and the timing, and you're on a clock, and knowing your moves and all that stuff. But that's part of it, and that's part of the fun and the excitement and the tension. I think that's what makes the tension when you're filming it is let's get this right, and then the camera person might say, or the director, let's do this in one shot. We had a set piece where
The one-er.
let's do it in a one. We're like, what do you mean? We haven't prepared this. That should take 3 months to prepare. And then he's like, no, try it. And then you're like, and who knows if it makes the cut? And but it's all the fun on the day. Really.
Exactly. Yeah, it was great. My character gets to drive a lot in this miniseries, so it was a real blessing to be able to just do 2 weeks of hard training, driving the trucks and other vehicles, which I cannot mention. But it was very, very fun, and I think for the first day I got on set was a huge stunt that you do see in the first minute of the first episode, and that was genuinely my first day on set. So it was chucked in at the deep end from day one, but it was great. It was always very fun.
Okay, that's amazing. Also, how much of it was taken from the book Atomic Bazaar?
The book's actually non-fiction. It's actually Greg's used his imagination to create a complete sort of unique story from the book, which is more about the uranium trade and what happens across the world, and a lot of about the Pakistani guy who took secrets. So it's more Very different, actually. But it was his source of inspiration, I guess,
Yes.
to create a world within that.
Also, I'm from Filmfare, so I have to ask, and this is not about Atomic, but do you guys know anything about Bollywood movies? Do you have your favorites? Have you watched any Bollywood movies ever?
Yeah, Dilwale
Yeah.
Dilwale Dilhange Dil Jayenge is one of what I used to watch with my cousins when I was young. I mean, Shahrukh for me was what I knew when I was young. Yeah,
Of course.
Kabhi Kush Kabhi Gum. That all those his classics is what I know mainly. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. What about you, Alfie? Do you have any favorites? Have you ever watched anything?
I have done. I wouldn't be able to kind of name any.
Yeah.
A friend of mine told me to watch. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like a kind of Top Gun kind of sort of Indian film. I can't remember, but it had like the biggest Indian actor in it, and I think it was basically like about a load of fighter pilots. But he said it was pretty brilliant. I think it was like
Okay, I think you're talking about War, but okay.
maybe like 2, 3, 4 years ago. I can't remember. It came out.
Okay.
And Dilse as well. I'll say Dilse is also
Still say
Yeah,
classic,
classic.
classic. Yeah. Also, what do you want the audience to take away from Atomic?
some sort of emotional, right? Some feelings. If you're watching something and you respond to it, that's sort of all we can do, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Have a good time watching it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cry and laugh.
absolutely. Cry and laugh, exactly. No, I think, it's just, it was just a real joy making it. And I'd say there's so many things that can appeal to so many people watching this. So, yes, I'd say give it a watch. Sorry for that rubbish answer.
That's a wonderful answer. Thank you so much for
sweet.
speaking to me and to Filmfare. Wish you all the best for Atomic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.